more than you guys know. And you have to forgive me, I have a quivery voice. I'm a little nervous. At the early age of 31, I was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer. My life quickly transformed. After my initial biopsy, I quickly underwent multiple MRIs, biopsies, a double mastectomy, 6 months of grueling chemo, and breast reconstruction. Rooney, my patient navigator, awesome, led me to the Pink Ribbon Cowgirls. I love the family atmosphere that comes along with the Pink Ribbon Cowgirls. Surrounding myself with new and positive friends has been the highlight of my journey. The BCRC has organized support groups, get-togethers, and fundraisers. Last October, I participated in my first bike ride alongside other BCRC members.
Woo!
With the sadness of cancer comes a little bit of depression. Luckily, I had someone that I could call on. Alison and I met 12 years ago. We lost touch over the years through our busy lives, but when I learned I had been affected by cancer, I thought of her immediately. I realized that we had something major in common. I reached out to her in a scared, confused, and panicked way. She opened her heart at that moment and dropped everything she was doing and said, "Meet me." Her confidence eased my fears. When I saw her for the first time in several years, I realized that cancer could look normal and not the way that I had envisioned. Shortly after receiving my pathology results from the mastectomy, I called to tell her that I would begin chemotherapy. I was terrified and I was a mess, mainly because my long blonde locks would soon be taken from me. Alison had already lost her hair and I knew that she could relate. She explained the emotional day she shaved her head and she prepared me for what I would soon face. She told me that her son Grayson would put his hand on her hats so that they wouldn't blow away if it were windy outside. I had only seen Alison in her wig. This day she showed up with no wig and I was shocked. I asked her why and she told me that she wanted me to realize that no one cares and no one's paying any attention to her haircut. I was so grateful to her in that moment and she was so beautiful. Last year, Alison told me she was modeling in the Art Bra 2011 show. I came to support her, as well as all the other girls that I would soon call my friends. I watched her so passionately do what she loved, and I stood in the audience, where all of you are, and I cried, more like sobbed. In my wig, and with my weak mind and body, I decided to stop feeling sorry for myself and started to live the way Alison was doing.
Yeah.
Watching her moves on this runway, her glow of confidence, and her ability to raise awareness for such a great organization gave me the hope that I was so desperately looking for. Afterwards, she asked me to participate in the Art Bra 2012. I reluctantly agreed, and I was scared. I was scared because I didn't think that I would have the courage that she had already grown accustomed to. This past December, my friend Alison passed away. Tonight, I have walked and I have modeled this bra for her as I reflect on what an inspiration she was to me, her friends, Brian, Grayson, and the rest of her family. She has made such an impact on my life that I will forever be grateful for. Her passion for the BCRC. Brian. She has made such an impact on my life, I'll be forever grateful for her. Her passion for the BCRC has always been contagious, and I can only hope to continue on with that tradition and make her proud. So many people knew and loved Alison, and I believe she's my angel. She protected me and she allowed me to lean on her unconditionally and when I needed it the most. Because of her strength and courage she has shown me, I've decided to make it my goal in life to give to other women that might be facing the same thing. I've enrolled in nursing school in hopes of one day work in oncology. So that I can help other women facing this terrible disease be at ease. I know from experience that it helps to have someone that you can relate to while going through something as traumatic as this. 2011 was a year I'll forever remember. It marks the year that my world changed. It marks the year of my new breast cancer family, and it marks the year of my own victory.